Maggie in front.
And it's Kay behind.
And we're doing our new ribbon slot dies today. Well, I say they're ribbon slots, but really they're just like slotty closures, really. So they're not just for ribbons.
Yes,
so,
careful how you say that.
Yes, I will. I will. Okay, so you get 6 dies. Okay, this one and this one, these are the mats. So, and they obviously cut 2 out, but I'll show you one of each. So that would be that size. Can you see that okay there, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
And then that plate cuts those. So that mat's on there perfectly like that.
Right, then we hand towards you and I'll zoom in. So these go toward you, need to go towards you. Move your hand and then that way. And stop. And then that's it. That's perfect.
All right, if I put it down there.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, that's not stuck on, so it's not straight, but that mat's onto there like that. These ones here, you get 2, they're exactly the same, but they actually cut the slots into the paper. So that's what one of those would cut out, and then it's been matted with the smaller one of that on top. So you get 2 of those, and you can see you've got your alignment notches, and then these ones cut out individual slots like that, and that's with the mats on top to show you the different effects that way. And through here, if you have the buckle die, the buckle strap will thread through there as well.
That's good.
Just saying. So
because our dies all work with each other.
We try and do that, yes. So if you look at Lynn's Mega Memories album, she's used these in a brilliant way for just running down a page, and then she's got tabs sliding through, hasn't she?
As closures.
Yes, as closures, that's it, that's the word, I couldn't think of it. So the reason I did 2 together like this was because if you wanted, sometimes if you just have one of these on a page and you've got ribbon coming through, it can pull on the card quite a lot. So I did 2 so you had a bit more support underneath like that. So when you've got your ribbon, okay, so this bit.
So when you have your ribbon.
Yes, okay, so that's just one bit through there. So you can actually use it as a slider as well, all sorts of things. But what I wanted was if it would fit on a page, or it's on an album cover, so you've got a really nice solid piece of background there to hold, you know, to give it a bit more oomph, a bit more strength. So that's why that's like that. Anyway, I'm just going to show you a quick cover closure. So this is an 8x8 album. This is a piece of paper that I've cut down to 7 7/8, and I'm going to put a little closure in the middle there. Now if I wanted to, I wouldn't even need to cut into the paper. What I could do is just stick that directly onto there, and you could have your ribbon coming out that way. Do a little slot, little cut behind, and just put it in there. But I just want to make a feature of it. So again, you could do it like that, and you could pop your ribbon through. I can see my ribbon's a bit thin for this one, but you could pop your ribbon through like that. But how it works, this is your paper here, so I want to find the centre point. And I'm going to use...
Well, I don't know what you're going to use, Maggie.
I'm going to use our page halvers. Now these are only ever going to be available on our website. Because they were expensive to make, weren't they, Kay?
They're expensive to make.
And it's a one-off thing. You might find you need them. You don't. You can manage perfectly well with a piece of card just folded in half, which is what I used to do. But basically it starts from 5 inches and the strips go all the way up to 8.5 inches, and they go down in 1/8 of an inch increments, and they have a halfway mark here. So I want to find a quick halfway mark of my 7 7/8 without having to mess around with a ruler. So this is my 7 7/8. I'm going to line it up there. That's my halfway mark there. Am I still in the centre?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Okay, and then I can take my, I'm going to use one of these.
Do you want me to just zoom in a bit more to see? Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you just move it a tad that way and down towards you? That's it.
Okay, I'm going to take one of these, and because I've got my alignment notches, I can make sure that's there. I know that's the centre of my slot, and then I'm going to use the blue line as a guide, the blue line on the pattern as a guideline for me. I'm going to put that one there, that one there, tape that down. I'm using our tiger paw tape. Okay, and then I'm just going to go and whiz this through the machine, and that's cut beautifully there. So then I'm just going to map this onto here. Now, what you can see is obviously, because my ribbon's not wide enough for that, but you can see that you've got your grey board.
No, I can't.
I'll put it there while you're zooming in. Can you see there's grey board there?
Yeah, you need to move the whole thing across. I can't. That's it. Do you want me to zoom in a bit? No.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, can you see, Kay, there's a grey
Yes,
bit there?
yes, I can see that.
Okay, right. So, you can either put a bit of black card there, or
Black pen.
black pen.
That's because you can't find one of ours, can you?
No. Okay. Or black tape you could pop on there.
There was one here.
Well, I didn't look over there in the logical
Okay, so
place.
I can't see, all I can see, do you want me to, I'll zoom out a bit, because I've zoomed in, I'll zoom out. Okay.
Okay.
No, because it was going.
Right, so then your ribbon closure is there. So I want to make this nice and strong. I rub that off. I can rub that off afterwards. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this one here. Now I can choose, I can either have a matted one like that. So that'll be the finished thing, but I think that's a bit too much. So I'm just going to go with the single black one on
You could
there.
use our architecture, couldn't you?
Yes, you could, definitely.
Sorry,
That's
my
you
phone.
now.
That's my phone. There's only a
Okay.
ping.
So that's that on there, and then you want your ribbon to come through, so pop your ribbon on the back there, pop it on there, use some strong double-sided tape or glue you can use. Kay's just gone to get me some double-sided tape, and I would recommend using a wider ribbon, or you could use your buckle die strap. Okay, so pop that on there, take that off there, and then we'll just stick this onto here. Okay, and then I've got a closure there, and then you could repeat it for the other side if you want to for that side, but I would put a bigger piece of ribbon through there because that is a bit too thin. Or again, die cut your archi-tape, you'd get a really nice flexible finish with it.
Yeah.
So that's it. So that's that way. If you just wanted to do if you want to do page closures and flaps and things like that, you can just die cut one of these on each piece of card for the flaps and then have a piece of ribbon that closes it. Or you can have, because these are quite strong at cutting in, you can cut in, do two pieces of card at once, have them lined up and then just put them down. I'll do all that on telly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So there's lots of different bits you can do.
Okay. Okay, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.